Well, this is where I'm going to have to go and get my water for the day. 16 miles to go before I get water again. Down a steep trail, 1/3 of a mile. Well, most of the time that I'm speaking on the video, you're seeing the other side of my face. And most of the time, I'm walking while I'm talking. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just make a video clip here while I'm taking a break. So the objectives for today were to get through this long 16-mile waterless stretch. I'm just about halfway through. Haven't used half my water. Hasn't been bad at all. Been making good progress. 2.5 miles an hour. And that was with a previous break that I took. So I should be getting to Thielsen Creek, which is the next stop, and that's a serious issue. It's really hot in Oregon right now. I think I think Jeff sent me a forecast for Portland today with 106 in Portland. Crazy. And here, I'm sure it's going to be, well up into the 80s even. Here I'm about 6,000 feet up. So things are progressing well. And what I'm trying to do here is get through the dry stretch. Yesterday was not fun with trying to get through the dry stretch before I got to the water cache. I was getting quite dehydrated. And then the other objective for today is to sort of get staged for tomorrow. So I think I'll be able to make it to a campground, a camp site anyway, just outside of the Crater Lake National Park. And if so, that's fine. If I can make it a little further and into the park, there are a couple other tent sites, and I'll be able to knock out a few more miles there. But my objective is to get staged such that in the morning I can walk down to the rim road and hitch a ride a few miles to the east, where there's a place where you can go swimming in Crater Lake, and you can hike down and then jump off a cliff, and it's supposed to be really fun. So that sounds too good to pass up, and I'm willing to sort of arrange my days now such that I can get there for that. And then if so, I could do that in the morning and still hike the 11 or 12 miles on the Crater Lake Rim Trail alternate, which 99.9% of PCT thru hikers take, because otherwise you never see the lake, which would just be criminal. And make it down to Mazama Village, where I should have a box waiting for me. So that's sort of the schedule of events for tomorrow, and then I have to arrange my today to be able to make that happen. That's kind of how it works. And I was even looking further ahead, and the next stretch, probably about a 5-day stretch, I should think, from Crater Lake to Ashland, where I think I will take a zero. I think that's sort of my plan. Haven't had a true zero since I got to Cascade Locks, so I think I'm due. This is like some sort of growth or something that has come up from underneath. It's pretty hard. It's obviously spongy, like a mushroom or mold or something like that, but it's not all that, kind of spongy. I wonder what it is. I don't know, but it's heaved up that top layer of dirt and pine needles. It's Mount Thielsen. Wonderful view. But I'm thirsty and I can hear Thielsen Creek just ahead.